What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,300 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys and all of your support, all your love, the shares, the cares. Makes a huge difference because I get to talk to phenomenally wonderful people such as the owner and founder of Crave Pie, the beautiful Brian Carson. Hey, Brianna.
Hey, Ash.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. I know that you're a busy lady. I mean, it's like to get you. I mean, that was a task within itself.
Well, I appreciate having an opportunity to step out of the kitchen.
Oh, thanks. All right, Brianna. So let's start off with how Crave Pie came to be. Where did that even come from?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story and one that I didn't see coming since I was not a lifelong baker, and I don't even really have that much of an affinity for sweets. I'm more of a savory person. But after being laid off from a 20-year career in corporate America, I decided to pursue a passion for cooking and my lifelong love of good food. And so I decided to go to culinary school. And even though I asked to be exempted from Baking 101, I was told that I needed to have that class in order to complete the program. And our final exam was to bake an apple pie from scratch. And so wanting to get a good grade, I started practicing how to bake pies, and I would give them away to friends and neighbors. And I fell in love with the craft of pie baking.
Wow.
And once I decided that was going to be my passion, and I noticed that there was a shortage of good pie in the Metro Atlanta area, I decided to leave school and pursue pie baking full time.
That is awesome. Awesome. So where did the name come from? Out of all the names for you to pick for your pie studio, why Crave Pie?
That's a great question. Really, the name came from during the time that I was laid off. I feel like during 2008 to 2010, there was a lot of hardship in our country at that time economically.
Yeah.
And the backstory is that, all right, I'm a woman of faith, and I recognize that people had a craving and a longing for, comfort and during that uncertain time. And so there's like a spiritual element to it, and also just the kind of cheeky play on people crave sweets and crave pie. So I wanted Crave Pie Studio to be a place where people could find, comfort and feel good and maybe forget about, whatever was going on in the day and just enjoy just a kind, warm environment and some great comfort food.
Yeah. So as you were building this amazing brand, what were some of the challenges that you were facing?
Well, I guess any business owner, taking the leap from doing the actual work of creating the product to then stepping away from the production and actually running the business. So instead of, working, doing the day-to-day work of baking pies, I had to really step out of that role to run the business. So working on my business instead of in my business, that has been just an evolving challenge. Yeah. And so that's probably the number one thing, finding, great team members to, really help me to grow my company. I can't do it all alone. So it was, a challenge in the beginning, not having a food service background, right. Trying to understand what skill sets I needed to hire in order to build my team. And so that was a challenge in the very beginning, but after I, figured that all out, I have a wonderful team now who just help me knock it out of the park every day. So.
Yes. So what would you say has been your proudest moment thus far with this company?
Oh, another really great question. So building the team, I'm really proud of the fact that I have just great bakers who are able to do what they love. I love that this is first job for a lot of people. I hire teenagers and college students who many times it's their first job. So that's my number one thing that I'm proud of, is building this awesome team. And I hope that they'll learn things that will carry them throughout their career. Or, we're able to offer benefits now for bakers, and that's something that I'm super proud of. There's a lot of instability in food service as far as benefits. So that's my number one, proud thing, that I can, feel good about creating a work environment for people to enjoy their work and create. Professionally, business-wise, proudest accomplishment. We just baked an order for 1,750 pies for a customer 2 weeks ago, and that was awesome. So that was a big milestone. Yeah, we could bake 1,700 pies, no problem. And then we did it, and we nailed it, and we didn't have to pull, 3 all-nighters in a row. Wow. So that was a proud moment. And being part of a community, that's another thing that I'm really, really proud of, is that I'm right in the center of downtown Duluth in the historic district, and nothing makes me more happy than when people will have, family or friends from out of town, and they'll bring them in and they'll say, oh, this is, my Aunt Betty from out of town, and we just wanted to show her our pie shop. that people have opened up and have accepted us and have supported us, and that we've been able to be part of, important milestones in their lives.
Right.
Knowing that our pies are on Thanksgiving tables year after year, or knowing that people are celebrating their weddings with our pies. Those are the things that bring joy to my heart.
Absolutely. Now, I definitely have to say congratulations to you and your team and everyone involved on your second location. You guys have a new location coming pretty soon to the Alpharetta area, so that is amazing.
We're so excited about that. And excited again. It has a similar, downtown walkable community feel. A lot of small businesses, independent businesses, and restaurants and residences, and the city hall and the library, and people are walking around. So it has a very similar, feel to it. Like our flagship store in Duluth.
Yes.
So we're super excited to share pies with the people of Alpharetta.
Yeah, last but certainly not least, with all your accomplishments under your belt and the experiences that you've gained through this brand, what advice would you give your former self prior to this company?
Oh, you ask really great questions. You really do.
Well, thank you. I try.
My former self, I guess I would have gone back to my younger self, and I would have said, knock off a couple of decades of fear and hesitancy. Just get out and do it. You've got it all in you. Just go for it. Like I did. I mean, it's all hindsight. I learned things in those, 20 years of being in corporate and doing things other than my passion that led me to have, what I needed to start the time that I did. I guess it would just be to stop being afraid and just do it.
Yeah.
Roll up your sleeves, pull up your big girl pants, and get out there and do it.
Get out there and do it. I love it. Brian Carson, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Ash. I'm so grateful that you invited me to talk with you.
Oh,
I've enjoyed it very much.
Absolutely. Let everyone know the best way to get in contact with you guys, and of course, to book those pies for those upcoming holidays. We've got some holidays coming up.
Yeah, people can find us at our website, cravepie.com. We're on social at Crave Pie, and our storefront in Duluth is at 3107 Main Street in historic Duluth, and soon to be open at 360 Commerce Street in Alpharetta City Center. All
right, sounds like a plan. Now, Brianna, I will put that out there that if you guys need like a pie taster, if you're trying some new flavors,
absolutely.
I can certainly pass through.
Absolutely. You need to stop by. We are always looking for pie tasters. And yes, please. I want to make sure that happens.
We're
sending
good.
Invitation.
You guys heard it first. You hear it.
Yes, you heard it.
So,
Rihanna said it.
Rihanna said it. So I thank you guys for all of your love and support. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do, Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Until next time, you guys.